Today to my lecturers, Associate Professor, Engineer Technologist Dr. Camelia binti Kamadin, as well as Professor Dr. Yoshihide Yamada. My name is Yow Zi Wei, metric number 823 MJ0126, from the course SMJE 3143, Communication Electronics, Session 2. So, in this presentation, I will explain about analog and digital modulation techniques and how they are used in real communication systems that we use in real life every day, such as radio broadcasting, Wi-Fi, as well as mobile communication. So this presentation basically sums up what is done or what is studied in our report. What is modulation? And okay, why is it needed? That's a more important question. Basically, modulation is a process of placing information onto a carrier signal so that it can be transmitted over long distances. We can think of it in this way. So in real life, raw signals like voice or data are not able to actually travel far on their own. So by using a carrier wave, the signal can be transmitted efficiently through the air using applications such as antennas. So, and also modulation also allows us to share the same communication channels, and that is why it's essential in systems like radio broadcasting and mobile networks. Analog modulation. In analog modulation, I will be focusing on two types, which is amplitude modulation (AM) as well as frequency modulation (FM). So analog modulation is used when information signal is continuous, well, such as human speech or music. In amplitude modulation, the strength of the carrier signal changes according to the message, making AM simple and it can cover long distances, which is why it's commonly used in talk radio and also news broadcasting. However, there is one downside to this technique, which is that it is affected by noise. And in frequency modulation, the frequency of the carrier changes while the amplitude remains constant. This makes FM less sensitive to noise, which is why it is widely used in music radio broadcasting, where sound quality is of more importance. Next slide we'll be talking about is about digital modulation. Digital modulation is used when information is transmitted as digital data, which means zeros and ones. This digital modulation, I'll be focusing more on amplitude shift keying (ASK) and also phase shift keying (PSK). But also do note there is other sort of digital modulations such as the QSK, which stands for quadrature shift keying. So let's talk about amplitude shift keying. So ASK represents data by changing the carrier amplitude. ASK is relatively simple and is commonly used in optical communication systems, such as infrared remote controls and basic fiber optic links. Now, phase shift keying, on the other hand, PSK, represents data by changing the phase of the carrier signal. Because the phase is less affected by noise, PSK is more reliable, which makes it suitable for applications such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and satellite communication systems. Next slide, we'll be looking at comparison and analysis. So when comparing analog and digital modulation, analog systems are very easy to implement, but do not perform well when there is noise present. Digital modulation, on the other hand, provides better reliability and efficiency, which is why modern communication systems mainly use digital techniques. And between PSK and ASK is suitable for simple and short-range systems, while PSK is preferred for wireless and long-distance communication because it offers better performance. Therefore, in conclusion, analog modulation techniques like AM and FM are still useful for basic broadcasting applications, and digital modulation techniques such as ASK and PSK are more suitable for modern communication systems that require reliability and efficient data transmission. ASK is used in simple systems, while PSK is widely used in wireless technology. Overall, digital modulation plays a key role in today's communication networks. That is all for my presentation today. Thank you very much.